Hello everyone, I am Veenu Sharma from DAV Public School, West Patel Nagar. Today's topic is chemical substances and processes, and this is chapter number 3 in DAV Science textbook. And the subtopics are matter, atoms, molecules, pure substances, and mixture. Before taking up these subtopics, I would like to recapitulate a few terms that you learned in class 6, and the terms are matter, pure substances, and mixtures. Materials which we see in our daily lives, such as ice cream, chair, water, etc., are made up of matter. Matter can be classified into three states as solid, liquid, and gas on the basis of intermolecular forces and the arrangement of particles. Matter is everything around you. All matter is made up of small particles called atoms. But there are few exceptions like light, sound, and heat. They are non-matter. They are forms of energy. Those atoms go on to build the things you see and touch every day. Atoms combine to form molecules. Matter is defined as anything that has mass and takes up space. It has volume. Now, what is mass? Mass is a measure of the matter in an object, while weight is a measure of gravity's pull on an object. What is volume? Volume is the amount of space something occupies. Words such as big, little, long, or short are used to describe volumes. Apart from these, matter is also classified as pure substances and mixtures, and pure substances are classified as elements and compounds. Mixtures are classified as homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Look at the flow diagram carefully. You studied about pure substances and mixtures in class 6. So we are going to recapitulate these terms again. What are pure substances? Pure substances are the substances that are made up of only one kind of particles and have a fixed or constant structure. Pure substances are further classified as elements and compounds. Examples of pure substances. All elements are mostly pure substances. A few of them include gold, copper, oxygen, chlorine, diamond, etc. Compounds such as water, salt, or crystals, baking soda, amongst others, are also grouped as pure substances. Examples of pure substances are tin, sulfur, diamond, sugar, water, baking soda, salt, protein crystals, copper sulfate crystals. Have you ever prepared lemonade? Have you ever observed sample of soil? Have you ever drunk aerated drinks? Yes, we all have done this. Why I am asking these questions? Because these are the examples of mixture. The layer of air that surrounds the earth is also an example of mixture, because air does not contain only one gas, it is a mixture of gases. Along with gases, it also contains dust particles and water vapors. So what is a mixture? A substance, on the other hand, is impure if it consists of different kinds of elements combined together physically, not chemically. Impure substances also called mixtures. Mixtures are further divided into a homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. Now, what is homogeneous mixture? When we dissolve sugar in water, the sugar gets completely dissolved in water and we get a solution. So that is an example of homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture, occasionally called a solution, is comparatively unvarying in configuration or constant. Every unit of the mixture is like every other unit. For instance, if you liquefy sugar in water and blend it really well, your concoction is essentially the same no matter where you sample it. This mixture contains two or more chemical substances, but when you mix sand in water, the sand does not get dissolved in water. You can see sand and water separately. So mixture of sand and water is an example of heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture is a concoction whose configuration varies from spot to spot within the sample. For example, if you put a little amount of sugar in a vessel, add some sand, and then shake the jar a couple of times, your concoction does not have the same configuration all throughout the jar. As the sand is heftier, there is possibly more amount of sand at the bottom of the jar and more sugar at the top part. These mixtures can be identified visually and separated easily by physical means. And examples of homogeneous mixtures are puree, coffee, milkshake, chocolate, cold tomato soup, orange juice, etc. Examples of heterogeneous mixtures are sand and pebbles, oil and water, trail mix, pizza, and salad. Now you can easily differentiate between pure substances and mixtures. The differences between pure substances and mixtures are given below. First point, pure substances. It cannot be broken down or separated into new products because pure substances are made up of same kind of particles. Mixtures. It can be separated using different separation methods because mixtures are made up of different kinds of elements mixed together in any proportion. Second point, constant physical and chemical properties. Mixtures have varying physical and chemical properties. Third point, pure substances consist of a single element. A mixture is a combination of two substances or elements. Now look at the diagrams representing the difference between pure substances and mixture on the basis of composition. Materials which are made of same kind of particles, that is has same atoms or molecules, are called pure substances. Pure substances can be further classified as elements and compounds. A mixture contains two or more substances mixed in any proportion. The components of a mixture are not chemically combined with each other. A mixture is therefore not a pure substance. Today's task is you have to classify the following materials into pure substances and mixtures. Here is the worksheet that you have to do. You have to separate the following substances as pure substance and mixture. That's all for today. Tomorrow we'll study about elements, compounds and chemical symbols. Have a nice day and take care of yourself. Stay home, stay safe.